Hey everyone, it's Strange Michael. I hope you're doing well today. I have a review here that's a hidden horrors video, which basically is putting a spotlight on movies that I love and I think need appreciation, movies that I don't hear people talk about very often. This was actually also a recommendation from Sinister Cinema Review's video from a while back, with he and his fiancée at the time, wife now, Kaylee. Jason and Kaylee recommended from a Found Footage Recommends video this movie that I had never heard of and never heard anybody talk about but them. I went in knowing absolutely nothing and I came out being totally shocked by how great this was. It's not so much a found footage movie as it is a mockumentary, like a fake documentary. You could sit your family down or your grandma and show it to grandma, and grandma would think it's real probably. Because it's so well made, it's well performed. The people in the movie look like they would be real, like they look like they'd be in a Forensic Files episode or something. Anyway, this is a very engaging little movie called Howard's Mill from 2021. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long. It's directed and written by some guy named Shannon Houchins. Never heard of this guy. He was a producer, executive producer, whatever, on the Spirit Halloween movie, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, which I have not seen, and the Old Henry Western, which a lot of people have recommended to me, surprisingly enough. Very high ratings on that movie. So I had never heard of this film, Howard's Mill, and again, it was absolutely enthralling, a really good, surprising little flick that I recommend highly if you like the mockumentary-style movies, which I happen to, like Lake Mungo, for example. So basically, there is a man who was out in the field with a metal detector on this property called Howard's Mill that's kind of an abandoned household in a farmland and whatever. And while he's out there with his wife and their metal detectors, they kind of split off and she vanishes. And he hasn't seen her in a month. There's been investigations with the cops. This husband is kind of suspected of killing her and hiding the body possibly. But things get even more weird because he brings in this documentary crew, to help him investigate looking for his beautiful wife. And they begin to find out there's more missing people cases over time that involve children, adults. There's one lady who showed up at one point that has the same name as one of the missing kids, that at the same time she's not the right age range to be this missing person. There's so much cool stuff in this little mysterious mockumentary, and I recommend it highly if you haven't seen it. I don't want to tell you anything else. I kind of just want to talk about the technical aspects at this point, because if you go in knowing absolutely nothing, and I recommend that highly, this was such a cool flick. It had so much going for it. It was so fun. Again, kind of like a Lake Mungo type of thing. You go in knowing nothing, and you come out being absolutely shocked by some of the stuff you saw and found out from this little mysterious fake documentary. It was really cool. But again, it's very well edited, very well put together. The performances from everybody are really solid. There's a lot of like fake history surrounding this area and this farmland and kind of locals in the area, certain guys like this one guy named Wayne Ritchie that everybody's kind of suspicious about. There's some really great stuff in here, and I really, really enjoyed it. Again, it felt like an actual documentary you'd get off of like TV or something. I thought it was so cool, man. Absolutely fantastic. Well written, well shot even. The locations they shot at this place called Howard's Mill was really great. I think it was in Tennessee as well, which I love Tennessee. I go to Tennessee like once a year since I've gotten married because we love it so much, my wife and I. Anyway, I really don't have anything else to tell you. This is a very short video for me, which is not usually the case. But if I ramble on too much, like I've tried to on previous recordings of this video, I'm going to spoil something. And I've had to re-record again and again because I either couldn't get it right or I wanted to make sure I didn't tell you too much, because you need to go in knowing nothing about this to really get into it, I think. By the end of it, if it doesn't drop your jaw at least once, I would be surprised. It's not really scary, so maybe you guys don't want to watch this if you're looking for like a horror documentary, but the kind of strange Twilight Zone feel you get by the end of the episode, deep in your bones, totally recommended for that. Anyway, when it comes to Howard's Mill, despite the short review, I hope that you understand how much I love this. If I can find it physically, I'm putting it in my collection. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Huge recommendation for me. If I had to rate it on a 5-star basis, I'd probably give it about a 4 out of 5 stars. For what it wanted to accomplish, it excelled at that. Really well done from all the creators of this movie. Great job with it. Anyway, have you seen Howard's Mill? What did you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I'd love to hear everything you all have to say about this awesome little flick down in the comment section down below. Just let me know what you thought about my review. And again, if you happen to have checked the movie out based on my recommendation, I would love to see what you think about it down below. This right now was on Tubi. That's how I watched it. Free streaming app, not illegal, thank God. Everybody knows Tubi. I don't have to put the whole illegal notice on the end of it. But anyway, definitely check it out. Really cool flick. Huge recommendation from yours truly. Thank you all for watching again. God bless you all. 4 out of 5 stars, and goodbye.